if there's one critical sound effect that goes with sausage making, what would it be?
I'm going to have to go with...
Okay, buddy, it's been 2 years since our last meeting.
I don't believe you.
Insane.
It seems like 6 months ago.
It really does. And when I put the math together, I thought that was too much, too long, far ago. So I'm glad to be back here.
Yes, welcome.
Chud sausage making class. It's been a great day. A lot of good sausage making.
A lot of sausage. We have a whole fridge with like 30 pounds of sausage in it.
That's right.
That's a lot.
That's a lot of guys, a lot of sausage.
I was thinking about it. You might go home with a lot of it because there's people that flew here.
No.
And I don't know if they're going to be taking it on the plane, but...
I'll take it.
Okay.
I'll take it. Don't worry. I'll get.
Big crab sausage, say no more.
Well, that leads me right into my first question, which is, since we're in the sausage making class, your favorite sausage versus your go-to sausage. So if you're going to make it, what's your favorite versus the one you're making when people are coming over?
Right now, I'd say my favorite sausage is something along the lines of the bangers we ate earlier.
Those are good.
Just because it's so much different than everything I've been making over the last few years. Like, it's not smoky. It's not cured. It's got a very different texture.
Yeah.
Still juicy. And it's, it's a banger. It's kind of like a breakfast sausage where it's good for breakfast, lunch, or dinner.
Yeah.
But that's just because of all the sausages I've been making. I think that was a nice refresher.
Yeah.
But what I'm making for people, honestly, probably just like a jalapeno cheese, the classic.
The classic, yeah. It makes a perfect go-to. I wasn't expecting to enjoy the banger. So outside of mash, are you pairing that banger with anything else?
Gravy.
The gravy?
Yeah.
The gravy. All right, well, we got a lot of really great information today. The class was awesome. Oh, man, it's really well done.
So it's done, yeah. We still have to have our giant barbecue feast.
Which I'm really excited about. I'm trying to, hold off my excitement.
Yeah.
This is going to be great. So one of the things that I see a lot is when you see a lot of wrinkly sausage, what's the number one thing that causes that, and what's the fix for it?
I would say there's a few things that could cause that. One, cooked too hot and fast. You broke the emulsion.
Okay.
So the fat and the waters kind of leach out instead of staying, emulsify. Then
Right.
2 would be lack of a binder. That's how I would fix it, just because it would give it a stronger bind.
Yeah.
And again, it's all about that emulsion of meat and fat and water, trying to make for a cohesive sausage bite.
Right.
And yeah, I'd say binder, cook it lower and slower, and just trying to hope for the best on that.
Right. Yeah. I mean, that's because when we had all of your sausage links, they were nice, plump and juicy.
As that
Little product plug.
I was so worried about that, dude. Like, I'm making all these sausages for like this taste test. I'm like, what if I screw this up right now?
On the contrary, I think that I was said it earlier. I was surprised at how well everyone did, and I think it was the good teacher, and the detail of like the emulsification. I think that really helps solidify, for lack of better, the plumpness of the sausage.
Yeah,
and teaching the back pressure on the.
The thing about that sausage is it's pretty much bulletproof.
Oh yeah,
when it comes to like mixing and skill level and all that, because it's got the binder, it's got maximum liquid, like the salt level is there. Like as long as you mix it minimally, it should make for a nice juicy lemon.
I mean, the proof has literally been in the pudding.
Yeah.
So
well, we'll find out. Maybe the ones that are cooking right now are going to turn not out of the woods yet.
Are you ever going to do any blood sausage?
Yeah, dude. We've got a quart of blood in the freezer right now.
And we're
a couple pops a day. I've been talking about it for too long, and blood pudding is the last thing on the list. And it's gnarly.
Well, there's a whole internet controversy right now on TikTok about the food reviewer Keith Lee over in the UK reviewing English breakfasts.
Oh God!
And he didn't love it. He did not love it.
Well, I'll have him come try mine.
Okay. Yeah. He's a good dude. So you cook a lot of barbecue for your channel.
Yes.
So I'm sure there's a ton of burnout. I always wonder about barbecue burnout with a lot of the creators. So with all that burnout, what are you doing when you're not doing barbecue?
That's a good question, because I'm mostly doing bar.
Nice.
Honestly, that's why we're doing this class, is to try to break up the monotony of just video after video, cook after cook, trying to grow as a company to be more, customer facing, for lack of a better term.
Right.
But when I'm not cooking barbecue, honestly, I'm probably still here, still cooking, just not cooking barbecue.
Yeah.
And we play a lot of bucket golf in the backyard.
That seems a lot of fun.
Yeah. A couple of beers deep, play some backyard yard games.
Right.
But
now you're doing that. You're only drinking like those 10% IPAs.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
On those hot Texas days, that's what you need.
That's right. And pounding them.
Just drink some bread.
So when people come to town and they're like, hey, do we want to get some like really good barbecue? And you're like, I don't have time to cook. Where are you sending them locally? Without doing like Franklin 10-hour line.
Yeah. I mean, obviously my coded in answer is Leroy and Lewis.
True.
Because they finally got the frick and mortar sit-down restaurant.
That's right. That's right.
And they're pretty close to my house, honestly, which is very convenient.
Yep.
If I'm taking someone to get barbecue that's not Leroy and Lewis, I'd say J&L is usually my number one rec.
Okay.
Just because he kind of flies under the radar.
Nice.
But he was the pitmaster at Franklin for 10 years.
Oh, wow.
And he's had his own place for a while now. His food is really good.
Yeah.
Great guy. And yeah, it's a food truck down at Buzzmill and really great food.
I think that's really like critical though, because there's a lot of good barbecue, but it's like there's no way to get there. Like I don't live close to Terry Black, so I'm not going there. I don't live close to Franklin's. I'm not going there plus the line. Like it's worth it.
Yeah.
But there's a place up. I like Style Switch. Very reliable barbecue, and they have the best Brussels this side of the Mississippi.
Really,
dude? I go there. I get like 2 or 3 sides just of the Brussels.
Are they deep fried?
I don't know, but they're caramelized perfectly, and they're a little spicy.
All right, well. Let's go do that.
Shot. Yeah, let's get
this class. Let's get some Brussels
sprouts. It's worth it. It really does cut the richness. So we've got the great class. Your YouTube channel is kicking ass. Like, it's great to see you again. Well, it's great to see you again. Now, it's been 2 years. So Lord Saunders Smokehouse. Now, I know that, in the beginning, you weren't too sure who I was. And now you've been here 2 years, in our friendship. So what do you think now?
Well, I'd say not much has changed.
Okay.
I think your rub judging series was pretty good. I like that. I like that one.
Yes, it's not over.
You chose some great rubs. One in particular I was really fond of.
There was a good, I don't know which one though.
Okay. Other than that, your sausage making skills needs a lot of work.
Right, yeah.
And I don't know, we're going to have to do another consultation or something because like...
No, you're doing your standard $5,000 an hour rate for me, right? The discounted rate?
Absolutely.
Okay, well, you heard it here first. I still suck. But I did do a cool YouTube series once, and thanks for doing the class, dude. Thanks for taking a minute to chat with me, dude. This is great. Happy for your successes.
Absolutely, man.
Appreciate to have someone out. Yeah, man. Thank you.
Let's go eat some freaking barbecue.
Absolutely. Keep it no swearing. Thank you, man.